the Lego Ninjago movie. Here's my review for it. So, out of all the movies of this year, not only has Warner Brothers did one Lego movie, but two Lego movies. As you know, they started off on their studio with the first one, the Lego movie. Then after Storks, they decided to go on their path through Lego Batman, which that was good. However, it feels like they're not done with the Legos this year. And this movie's based off a cartoon that was on Cartoon Network, which was Ninjago Masters Ninjitsu, whatever. And now at least they got their first movie. Will it be good, or they need a little more training to defeat the villains? Let's find out. I'm going to start off with the story and the synopsis. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that apparently the entire movie, it's trying to hammer in that one line. Hey, I'm your son. You're my dad. I have to reveal myself. There you go. They keep doing that a lot in this movie because that's the entire movie. It's just Lloyd trying to help Garmadon, or his father, with this Meowth problem he had. And yes, the live action cat's pretty good. And not only that, what does this movie act like? The Power Rangers, this year's Power Rangers, yeah. The movie that came out March, and literally they just took that, like, here's a synopsis of what Warner Bros. Said. Saban said to Warner Bros. Hey, what kind of movies can you do? Lego Power Rangers? They're like, no. Well, what do you have? So they look through their files, and they have Lego Ninjago. That's the only thing they can do. Make it Power Rangers. And plus, that's what this entire movie acts like. Power Rangers. And it's not working very well. However, it is a good movie, but not as good as Batman or Lego. I mean, I'm not trying to be harsh on the movie. Yeah, I know it's based off a TV show, but that's all you can get to the thing. That's all the stuff that you can get with this movie is look at the television show and put in 2 seasons of it. Like, they they only use the first 2 seasons of the show into a 90-minute film. Instead of, let me explain. So Garmadon is in season 1. Is that right? Season 1 and 2. The evil version of him was in season 1 and 2. And then that's pretty much it. They just use the same thing they do in the first 2 seasons where Garmadon's evil, and that's it. But not only that, what is added from the second season? The elemental weapons. The little swords that were in the second season when they have to fight him. There's your answer. And that's what they use in this movie, but except they find out that it's more likely to be the 4th season where they actually get their elemental powers. That's pretty much what they did with this movie. They add a little bit of the 4th season and the 2nd season, which didn't help at all. But this movie, it is good, but story-wise, meh. Animation. Okay, so I gotta tell you, this is better. They made it up a notch since Batman. The only thing they had was that fire was real and water was real and all that. This movie, they tried updating that, and plus, that's all I know, so literally, that's what I got the conclusion. And that's pretty much it of the animation. Everything looks like the Lego style they use in Lego Movie and Batman Movie. But the characters, how are the characters? Well, the only main focus, there's a few they focus on, but not a lot. They don't focus on them a lot. It's just that the only ones that are in this that they focus on is Lloyd and Garmadon. That's it. That's all they know about, or what they have. And I gotta say, the voice actors that play Lloyd and Garmadon, did fantastic. I mean, Garmadon was funny in this. Like, there'll be a few scenes where you get yourself chuckling a lot, and Lloyd is your typical teenager that's trying to teach the dad how to be a good guy. So, that's pretty much it. And what can I say about the rest of the characters? There's only one-dimensional. Like, Kai's the hothead, Nia's his sister, Cole's a DJ kind of thing. Zane's a robot, and they changed him a bit for some reason. Jay's the nervous ninja, which in the original show he was brave or whatever. This one they had to change a few things about him. And and Jackie Chan, he is 70% of this movie. Yeah, Jackie Chan is 70% of the movie. Yeah, you actually get to see him since Nut Shop 2 didn't do very well with him. They only had him like 1, 2, or 2 scenes and then said, bye-bye. We got your check right now. Here's your check. So, that's all I did. But, back to what's going on is that there's not that much of an excuse of this, so I don't know. It's weird how these characters go. But, well, what can I say about Ninjago? It's basically, I guess, an appetizer for next year. And, oh boy, since we heard about that Teen Titans Go movie coming in, I can already see how people are teared in fear already. Oh well, I guess we have to do that now. I feel sorry for myself. But anyway, the Ninjago movie is basically it's a little good, but not always good. It's like The Good Dinosaur. It's just good. That's all it is. It's just good. It's just good. That's all it is. It's kind of like The Good Dinosaur, what it says on the title. Good. That's pretty much it. But however, I like to give this movie, I'm not kidding, the seal of approval, because, I don't know, I just won't do anyway. So I'm going to give this movie, let me think, I'm going to give this movie a 10 out of 12. That would be better, a 10 out of 12. Because, before we leave, the voice acting in this is kind of good. It's just that, Garmadon and Lloyd's good. It's just that the rest of the voice actors, they're kind of good. It's just that they have this radical thing that you're thinking, oh, this is ripping off the Ninja Turtles or something. But if I had to recommend this movie, it would have to be if you're a fan of the TV show and the Lego old sets. If you are, you can watch this. If you're not, rent it. That's all I have to say. It's a kind of good movie, but so it still gets the good stamp, but apparently it's a 10 out of 12. That's all we can get. Well, that's it for now, and that's my review. So,